Wait a second, I can't show you that yet. Let's rewind a bit. Rockets are expensive. Pennies are worth basically nothing nowadays. So... before tackling a challenge like this, we need to put out a set of rules. I can't buy anything for over a penny, obviously. And I can't use anything I already have that is specialized for rockets. So I can't use a parachute just lying around. However, this does not include my 3D printer as it is not specialized for rockets. If this video hits 200 likes, I'll reattempt this challenge as a 2-stage vehicle, and I won't use a 3D printer. With that, let's start building. I've only ever built one other full rocket before, but I know the first step is to build an engine mount. For the engine tube, I cut the length of a toilet paper roll, then I applied glue to the very edge, and placed a sugar rocket tube into the toilet paper roll, and then I close it up. Check out my Sugar Rocket 2.0 video for more details. Next, I marked where I wanted my engine hook to go, and then I poked a hole there. Then I bent a paper clip to the right length of my motor and inserted the long end into the hole I just poked. Next, I applied wood glue about 3/4 of the way down the engine tube and slid a centering ring over that. I used a kite string for the shock cord by double tying it to the inserted end of the engine hook. But there was a problem. Shock cords have to be fireproof. This is why they are often made of Kevlar. Fortunately, I learned how to fireproof things back when I made my DIY recovery wadding video. You have to soak it in baking soda water and then let the water evaporate. I did this for the kite string. Then I applied glue to the top of the shock cord knot and slid a centering ring over that. Then I used a screw as an engine block and hot glued it in place. Nothing too special there. I chopped a toilet paper roll in half and cut the length of it. Next, I applied wood glue to the edge of it and closed it right there. Then I coated the whole thing in wood glue and used it to couple a paper towel roll and a toilet paper roll. This will be our body tube. Then I threaded the shock cord of the engine mount through the body tube and applied a bead of glue to the outside surface of the centering rings and slid the engine mount up the body tube. I then filled the end with wood glue. I then designed the nose cone and its bottom in CAD, then 3D printed those two parts on my Ender 3 Pro. Then I have the simple task of gluing the bottom of the nose cone to the top of the nose cone with super glue. This is so I can attach a shock cord and parachutes to the nose cone. Next, I printed and cut out a stencil of the name of the rocket, Tri-Fi. Okay, I have to come clean here. After I took this shot, I forgot to take the camera out of time-lapse mode, so the rest of the clips for building Tri-Fi are time-lapsed. Yeah. Anyways, I drew a half circle around the closed edge of a trash bag. Then I cut out that half circle and placed 6 pieces of electrical tape equidistant to each other. I then placed more electrical tape on the other side in the same places. Then I poked holes through all the electrical tape using a pencil. I divided a piece of paper the length of the circumference of the body tube into 3 sections. I then wrapped this piece of paper around the body tube and extended the lines down the tube using a Sharpie. I then 3D printed 3 fins and glued them to the lines. Finally, I tied the parachute and shock cord to the bottom of the nose cone. Then I painted the rocket and chipped off some of the paint on the text to make it look industrial. Next, I made 2 more of the rocket motor shown here. When I was making the rocket, I did my delay charge as usual, which is a 1-to-1 mixture of the fuel and baking soda. And that's supposed to burn for 1 second of every 1/16 of an inch you have it in the motor. But when I went to burn it, I must have added a little too much baking soda because it wouldn't light at all, and it should slowly burn. Now, I'm just gonna blame it on the scale, because I even purposely added a little bit more fuel than it actually needs. Kind of disappointed to say this. I'd be pretty surprised if the chutes actually came out, but I'm gonna fold them anyway. I then loaded the recovery wadding into the body tube, and if you want to know how to make this, go check out my DIY recovery wadding video. 3, 2, 1, ignition. Okay, let's just try again. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. This is not over. I'm going to launch this until it works. If you're watching this a week or two after upload date, then here's that video right here. If not, in the meantime, you can watch this pretty cool video about the launch pad I built for my thrust vector controlled model rocket.